Well, hello, Facebook, and welcome to our house today. It's been a while. Now, I'll probably talk a bit, and before I play some, and if you're watching real time, as we on right now, we will let you know what's going on, what we've been going, and what all's been happening. And if you're watching this on the replay, then you can just run through anything you want to and go to the pick and do whatever. But it's been a while since we're here. You know, there was a transition going on. Linda and I, as you know, we mentioned a while back, been married 55 years this past June. That's a long time, and she's done well to put up with me for 55 years. And we bought a house 6 months before we married. We bought our first house in February 1969 and moved into it in June of 1969. So we had 6 months. And we own houses and land, and we own little mini farms, and we own a house, everything up until 5 years ago. And we decided we would be out traveling. For many years, we did over 100 dates a year. We did 100 to 120 dates a year, and then you count the 25, 30, 40 days that off days or travel days or whatever, getting to or getting back. We wound up being gone over 150 days a year, 150 to 175 days a year. And we come home and cut grass, we'd eat and get on the bus and leave. Come home and do work around the house and leave. And 5 years ago, we decided, when I was 72 years old, that we would scale back, downsize, and get out of the American dream. We were blessed all these years to own a home, and it was a good thing. But we decided we didn't want to do yard work, we didn't want to do maintenance and taxes and the insurance, everything that goes with home ownership. And when you're young, that's great, but in your 70s, it's a little bit different. There's still a lot of income. Takes a lot of income to maintain a house, even if it's paid for. And so, long story short, we decided to move into a senior apartment. And we moved to Alabama, most of you know, for 5 years and 2 months. We lived in Center, Alabama, and enjoyed it. Enjoyed watching that zero-turn mower go by. The light bulb and the light, fluorescent light burn out in the kitchen. You just call the maintenance man. They come put it in. They come by, knock on the door, say, let me change your heat and air filter. And so it's been real good. And so we decided when we made this move to stay in that environment, senior. So we found that this brand new condo being built here in North Carolina, just out of between Winston-Salem and Greensboro, North Carolina. And we looked into it last August, and we made the move finally. Linda has been wanting to move to North Carolina for 25 years, over 25, almost the 30 years. Don and Dan, our son-in-law and daughter, have been married, I think maybe 30, 32 years. I don't know the exact date, but I know Drew is 27, Dylan is 24. And ever since they were married, Linda's wanted to move. But her mom and dad said they would move with us 20 years ago. And we sold a house and got everything ready to move. Lived in the bus for a year because we're on the road most of that year. So we parked at my brother's house and stayed there getting ready to move. Well, they decided they didn't want to move. Linda's an only child. She couldn't. She had to take care of them and nobody else to do it. And so that happened. So we bought another house and we stayed. And then it happened again. We're ready to move to North Carolina. And Linda's mom said, okay, she sold her house. We had ours on the market. They said already sold. We coming off the road one week and she said, Linda, I bought another house. And she said, Mom, I thought you was going to go to North Carolina with us. And she said, we decided we're going to stay here. Y'all just move on. And she says, Mama, we can't do that. I'm the only one you got to take care of, you and Daddy. And so that move didn't take place for all those years. And then her dad passed away. Her mom had a bout with cancer. She had one of her legs removed above the knee, and with cancer. And the week that she came home from the hospital, Linda's dad, sitting on the sofa, closed his eyes and went to be with the Lord. And so 3.5 years, Linda was caretaker for her mom. And we had wonderful people that came in and took care of the house and her and everything while we were on the road. And so after her mom had gone to be with her dad, with the Lord, then, there was nothing stopping us coming to North Carolina. And, of course, we're getting some age, so it was a little harder thing to do. So that's why we kind of waited 5 years to see how things were going to play out. Well, everything worked out. So long story short, we're now in a brand new condo in North Carolina. I haven't been online. I didn't go online during Christmas, during the holidays, kind of stayed clear of Facebook. Not that I didn't want to see anybody. I did watch and see who said hello, but I didn't. Knew everybody was having a happy and Merry Christmas. It was going to have a great New Year. And so we just didn't really get on social media a lot. And the week before Christmas, on Tuesday, we went to see my friend Doyle Dykes in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The next week was Christmas Eve, which we were in North Carolina. The next year was New Year's Eve. And then the next Tuesday, we were getting ready to load a truck Wednesday or Thursday. All my equipment was packed up. And it was actually last Thursday that we pulled out from Alabama with all our possessions in a 26-foot U-Haul truck. And most of them, anyway. And so we got here Friday on the 10th in the snowstorm. Boy, right? It started. We had about 10 people here unloading the truck. And everything they brought in had the snow. Snowing so wiped off. It's snowing so hard. But we're here, and I'm going to be back on regular now. My hair is bushy today. Probably need a haircut. I'm in my old sweatpants and sweatshirt. But I got my office cleaned up. I can actually see a floor in here. Everything, computers are hooked up. Video equipment's hooked up here. Everything is go now. And Linda has worked herself to the bone. She has just about has all our clothes put up, all the kitchen stuff. And we've got a beautiful condo here. I'm a brand new sofa here. I don't have the curtains up yet, just the blind, but it's a beautiful place. 10-foot ceilings. We're on a bottom floor, first floor, on a corner. So we have a street to this side. Don't worry about music. Back this side, there's our living room. We got this room, another room, and other rooms for the next unit. And then there's a hall and another unit across. So we've kind of isolated back here in this corner. And a 10-foot ceiling that well insulated, so that should be well for our music and everything. So that's enough said. I'm gonna pick 2 or 3 songs for you and get out of here. I messed up I just about forgot what to do. I had my intro on, and I had it playing, and the switcher on a different place. But it's been a busy, hard week on old folks. I'm 77 now. I'm going to this year brings 78, and I'm hoping I can be here for a while in this place and enjoy it. And we can look forward to doing some more picking, and we are going to be on the road some. We're not quit. We're not retired. As long as I can pick those PA speakers, as long as I pick those EVs up and set them on the stand and carry this guitars in, we'll still be ministering as long as I possibly can. All right, one of my favorite old songs right here. I guess you could call that a little couch picking, sitting here on the sofa picking. I got a tuner here. I turned on a while ago and it worked, but I don't know if it's not picking up or what it's doing now. It's not. But today's kind of trial and error. Well, I can tune by ear. I know how to do this. Let's see if there's anybody on here tonight. It's been over a month. I said in my Facebook post over a year, last year. But it has been over a month since we were on. And just getting everything hooked up, it's really trial and error today. So this is just kind of a test run. So what goes, goes, and what don't. We'll get worried about it anyway. Let's see here. Do a search for my page. Phew, man, I tell you what, folks, I am T-Y-R-E-D. I think that's says tired. Oh Lord, yeah. How you like my lighting on the back on my guitar? So they got those lights that shine up the wall on the floor, and they look pretty good. They're kind of getting them everything adjusted. And Donna Lynn, all one. Donna, my baby girl was in here day 4 yesterday. Her load's unpacking. She looked and she said, "I can't believe it's really here now." You know, it's a mom and daughter thing. You know, dads love their sons, the sons love their dads. They have a good relationship. It's just a mom and daughter thing that's, I guess, it's special. And Donna told me, she said, many times we do it, because she said, "Daddy, I'm all y'all got. When your mama get where you can't go, where you can't travel, you got to have somebody take care of you, and I'm the only one. So you need to move up here while you can." And so we can, and we did. And I won't tell you how old Linda is, but she's chasing me. And we're both blessed to be living this long, this year at age. I don't know. We can't forecast, and I don't wonder if I'm going to die tonight. I'm not afraid of death. I know where I'm going to be when I leave here. But I'm hoping to have a few more years on this earth, especially since we got a new president. I want to see all the good stuff that takes place and the changes that's made this year. I want to enjoy the next 3 or 4 years. Well, you know, in 3 years, I'll be 80 years old. Wow. Ray Snyder, I'm glad you're here, buddy. And yay, Donna Lynn, that's for sure. And Angela O'Hearn. Hey, Angela, I hadn't seen you old folks in a while. And Neil Pope. Pope, I could roll down, raise the window over here and pick, and you can hear me now. And what time is dinner tomorrow? Whatever time you get it done, Drew. Whatever time, you just let me know. It's up to you, son. We can. We're very flexible now. Everything's about unpacked. Hey, Keith Barkley. Hope you're doing well, bud. I catch you sometime. I very rarely catch you on the live thing there, but I'll pick you up there and go back and hear you slamming that keyboard and doing it, singing it, buddy, and tearing it up. All right, I'll watch you guys. And yeah, Linda, what's he bringing? You know, you're on the same track I am. Mike Garner, it's good to hear from you, buddy. Thank you for saying it sounds good. And hey, Eddie Klein, we only live about 60 miles from you now, bud. If you know where K-Town is, not Kannapolis, but the other K-Town, Kernersville, North Carolina. It's a suburb of Winston-Salem, between Greensboro. We live right off I-40. Very convenient. And Neil Pope, if Linda's cooking, I'm coming by now. But that you're here in the house. You know, you're welcome anytime, but there's a good chance finding her cooking. I don't know about that. I hope she is. I haven't eaten supper yet. But I found out where fast food joints at. I found out where Hardee's is at, where McDonald's is at, where Chick-fil-A's at, and what the pizza joints.
You see Lucille was watching?
And what, Linda? I can't hear you.
You see Lucille was watching?
Who?
Jordan.
Oh, I don't see it on her on it anyway. I'm just going by what's on my Facebook page. Okay. By the way, Drew, does Jordan, can she cook? I mean, she's good-looking babe. She's a beautiful gal, and a great personality, and she's got everything it takes to be a good wife. But I didn't ask you if she could cook. Can she, maybe we'll find out and see. All right, appreciate every one of you that's on here tonight. I'm glad to see that some of you came by. And not going to hold you very long. Well, I've done been on here 24 minutes. I'll pick a couple more songs and get out of here. And let's see, what can I play here? I hadn't got to stand up for my iPad. You got to lay it here on the floor. Looking for a city. All right, well, I'll play one more for you and I'll get off here. By next week, I may have a third camera. I'm going to mount a camera permanently. I had fixed some things that I thought was going to work for the room here, but it seems that I have a whole lot more merchandise, or a few more items, should I say, than the average person. In this room right here, this is called an office TV music room, similar to what it was in Central Alabama, but I have a whole PA, my whole EV. I have a 65-inch TV I'm monitoring off of. I have a 65 large screen TV on the wall. I have my EV. I might show you a picture of it next week if I can get a camera out. But I have my EV house speakers on stands so I can take them off and on the road as I need. I can use to monitor for TV or whatever. I even have the roll-around rack from my recording studio that I was 31 years. I have the digital recorder, the MasterLink mix down machine. I have a studio cassette player if I need to take anything off cassette tape, limiters and compressors and effects processor. I have all that in a rack. There's a 16 channel 8x8. I can record up to 8 tracks at a time. But I have a 24 track recorder, so plenty of recording equipment. That I have a table with a little vinyl in it. I have a DVD player, VCR, copy machine. I have a phonograph, record player. Still have a turntable. I take stuff off of a record if I need to. I've got 2 printers. I've got an inkjet. I've got an office in this corner over here. I got CD printers. I got CD duplicators. have a disc, I have a inkjet, have laser printer. This end, this side, just a sofa here, and I have a guitar rack here with 9 guitars in it. And then, of course, my PA mixer that I use on the road sitting here on a little crate on beside the. So everything's pretty well packed full in here. It's a full little room. There's a lot of stuff here. Like I say, all my guitars and everything. But I'm going to do a little more with the lighting. It's coming together, and it's be less than a week. I'm glad I've got as much as I have done, and tired, and I've been pretty good while. My legs don't want to move. I took some trash out to the dumpster a while ago, and I didn't know if I was going to make it back or not. These legs are shot. They said I needed knee replacements 4 or 5 years ago. I said I'm too old for that, and now another 4 or 5 years has passed. But it's been tough. I haven't played guitar. I'm fumbling around here this evening missing notes because I haven't played guitar since December the 28th and 29th, the Sunday after Christmas. We was at Pleasant Hill Baptist Church in Roanoke, Alabama. I had a great time with those folks for our 5th Sunday sing there. We've been there several times in the past. And so we did that. That's the last time I picked or had my hand on guitar. The arthritis and the boxes and the things that I've done has been tough. But anyway, we'll get by, and I'll play a song because this just kind of says how it is. We're gonna get through it all. told Linda earlier today, I said, I don't know if I could go on live tonight or not. I'm pretty wiped out, pretty tired. She said, well, just wait till next week. But I kind of wanted to do a trial run there and see how things are going to go. And pretty well, maybe by next week we'll have a little more done. And like I say, the lighting, so I'll look better. Thanks. I've got one over here that I don't have this one on, but it's a matter of placement of the video lights that we're going to get done. And we'll play a little bit more, be able to practice a little bit, loosen up, have a good time. Tell everybody you know that White Harvest TV is back, activated. We're online. I thank y'all for coming by, everybody that did, and hope to see you next week. God bless you, and see you soon.